Hey guys!
Hey guys, what's up? We're phone calls from home.
I'm Dave.
I'm Jason.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Zach.
We're bad at this.
And this is our crazy tour story, or one of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Where were we?
We're in Wichita Falls.
Which
Texas.
is in Texas, right? In the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere.
We played there twice in our career. The first time we played with a bunch of hardcore bands. Then we went up and
We're like, I'm a fire that burns for you.
with our little pop punkness. And actually, the crowd really liked it because they were so used to
Hardcore.
yeah, that they're just like it was like a joke to them, but in a good way.
Yeah.
They were ready for that joke.
But the second time, about a year ago, we played with Forever Sickest Kids in this random building. It wasn't really a venue,
No, it was kind of just like a hall or something weird.
but we got offered a place to stay by these guys who were part of a church, and they're in college, and they offered to help with the youth group and stuff. And in return, they got to stay on the church grounds. Just kind of nice
Like a really big house.
apartment building.
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, and they told us that like this place is really cool. It's like an old underground bunker and
That was
stuff.
built like during World War II or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
They
They
had
said
a
the-
fallout shelter
It
underneath
was the highest point of the whole town because the guy who built it was really wealthy and paranoid.
Yeah, wealthy and paranoid. It's a great combination.
Scared of the Japanese.
Yeah, wait, yeah,
bomb.
he made all the lights on the house. You could flip them on and off with one switch, so that he could do distress signals with the lights of the house
For the whole
That's
town.
pretty
for the whole
dope.
town, which was weird.
So we went there. I forget who walked in first.
Well, we showed up like pretty late. They had already been there before us.
We just walk in like
All
one
the,
of the guy-
lights were turned on.
Well, one of the guys comes in and he says, "Hey, come follow me." Just that's what usually happens. Someone just
Yeah.
kind of comes out.
Yeah, like I'll show you where you guys are gonna, rest your heads.
So we walk in and like most apartments, there's like maybe like a bicycle in the kitchen, but nothing too weird.
Yeah.
Just is like dark in there. And we walk into the living room, and there's just like
There's nothing but candlelight, and there's a guy reading from a book
No,
from like a podium
with a black cloak on.
Yeah,
It wasn't
really
It
see
was a
his
giant
face.
wooden cross with
And there's a
candles
giant
on
wooden
it, right?
cross,
Yeah.
yeah.
with just like candlelight, and this guy just
Sounds
there.
like he's speaking in tongues.
And there's an organ,
Organ
going.
playing in the
There's an
background.
organ playing in the background.
And he's like singing in a different language,
Was
like
everyone else in there?
It
Was
was just like, he's singing just like that.
And the
Reading
guy-
from the book.
The guy was like, "Here, you guys, let's just take a minute." And I don't even know what he said. Like,
But we're all just
We
like,
were just like,
freaking
don't pay attention
out.
to him, and we're like,
Freaking
what
out because
the
it's
heck
pitch black
is
in the
this?
place.
and because they told us they were like a part of the ministry there, so we were like, "Is this what you do?"
yeah, what kind of
On a
ministry
Saturday
is this?
night.
Because I go to church and it's not like this. Usually they have the lights on.
But yeah, they're just organ playing. This guy reading a book, and him just being like, "Let's join in," and we're like,
Scared to death. They're gonna kill us here. And then all the lights turn on, and then all the other guys come out, right? And they're
Yeah,
like,
they're just-
Yeah, it was a big
"Gotcha!"
practical joke.
Oh,
It was,
And they're like, "We just do this every time,
yeah, somebody says
Someone
it.
comes in.
but then
Freak
and
us
then
out.
they brought us down into the basement, which just looked like a normal basement of any house, except for there was another door like in the basement in the concrete wall. And then you open that, and then there was just like hallways and hallways of underground like rooms and labyrinths, and there was like creepy metal bunk beds built into the side of the walls and like kitchens, and it was like half flooded, so you have to like step across little stones to get
Oh,
through it,
yeah.
and like
it felt like a level in like Zelda."
it was creepy. And they're like, "You guys have to sleep down here," and we were all like, "No way! I'm not sleeping down here." It was so scary, but they all ended up being really cool.
Yeah, it was a big practical
It was
joke.
all a joke.
And they, the labyrinth was real.
Yes.
We had to sleep there.
But, yeah,
We got couches.
it was scary.
But I guess that's
First impressions are everything, and they made a one
A
that
good
stuck.
one.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
It was awesome.
so. I guess
So-
that's our tour story.
It might not be
One
the
of them.
craziest, but it's one of the funnest.
It was one of the
Yeah.
weirdest.
When you're in the moment, you have not a clue what's about to happen to you.
Halloween in Roswell might have been crazier,
Yeah,
but this one was easier to talk about.
it was weirder. Like, come on, Halloween in
camera.
Roswell is expected to be weird, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's our tour story. Wichita Falls on a Saturday night, hanging out by a lit cross.
We're phone calls from home.
Toy Stories, yeah.